Alright, Canes fans, welcome back to another film review. This time in the lab, we got Colbie Young, JUCO commit receiver, 6'4", 220. Everything fans have been clamoring for when you have a faction of the fan base that still wants that big, dominant outside receiver. And I get it, and I'm definitely down with that. And I'm happy to see him try to fill that role. So he's going to immediately come in here and be a red zone threat, in my opinion. You're going to see throughout this film review that he is the leader of the head top mafia clan, and we'll get straight to it. Cover three here from the defense. This safety's going to shoot down. The offense is pretty smart here. They want to get this one-on-one matchup, so they're going to bring their trips field side, have their two slots, the number 2 and number 3 receiver inside tight between the hashes and the tackles. This is going to hold this safety when he goes up that seam. So this turns in this deep third from the cover 3 until basically one-on-one. It's a man situation now. So watch how much stride this man has. He's going to eat up that cushion immediately. Throws a little high and I'm way behind, but he's able to just stop, go, and high point this ball at its highest point. So he's big bodying, bro. The safety who was late coming over to help is runs by it, makes the cut off him. So he's upfield. He's getting to the end zone. But like, make no mistake about it. This is what we're bringing him in here for. He's here to win these. He's here to win these balls above the rim. This is what we're bringing him in for. Another guy to push some of the people I believe in on the roster to be the best that they can be, because this guy is coming to moss people, bro. Alright, Canes fans. So here we're going to be in trip stack bunch tight here. He's going to be right here. This is him, number 1. So the point man is going to be running like this sail route, or maybe should have been running a flatter out route, I believe. Either way, it looks kind of like they're running the same route. They need to tune that. They needed to tune that up a little bit. But again, you see this corner route. He's going to take this outside release, and just the ability to high point the football. There's definitely emphasis on that going around in spring ball, and they're bringing in somebody to keep turning up that competition. So again, he's running this corner out. This quarterback, I'm telling you right now, is just throwing it up. If there was ever he's down there somewhere, all those memes of the Matthew Stafford Megatron, bro, this quarterback is doing the exact same thing, bro. This man is literally just up topping everybody. See this safety getting his drop. He's reacting to both these outside breaking routes and just gets head top immediately. Head top. This man is literally boxing people out, bro, and he is skying. This one, I wish I could have seen what he did at the line of scrimmage, but it does show that he's able to get some separation. And the most important, this is one of the best catches on here, and he makes insane catches. But this ball, when you're running full speed and that ball late drops over, that is one of the hardest balls to track, because not like in 7-on-7 where you could just look up like that. You have your equipment, your field of vision is getting cut like right around there. So this is very impressive for somebody who is just, mossing people, showing you that he has extreme ball skills. Like, this is a guy who can track a football and run underneath it, not just look at it and jump it up and get it at its highest point. You'll see this, like, this man has legit ball skills. So yes, he's 6'4", and yes, he's gonna jump up and out the gym, but he is somebody who just legitimately can track a football. Now, this is where Canes fans, I think how we would use them. When you have those trips to the field side and you're running the smash concepts, with one of our fast guys trying to get into that corner, or maybe even just get one of our guys underneath on a catch and run opportunity. But you're singling him backside one-on-one. And as soon as you approach the red zone, you're already thinking it on your mind of getting this guy one-on-one. So he's gonna go for this fade. You see how he's gonna go ahead and eat this cushion up and then burst. That's going to have slow the time the DB has to react. So this is perfect. Takes 2 steps, gets into the teeth and toes of that DB. And then again, if you're this quarterback, you're just throwing it up, tracking the ball, hands catches away from the body. But every time you see him pluck one of those out the air, you see the tuck. You see the tuck, it's secure. So a lot of these feisty corners that, bro, when you get up in that competition, they're going to be fighting through it. Just because you're a small corner doesn't mean they ain't going to fight on the way down. We've seen the bandies, we've seen the couches, we've seen them. You have to tuck it and be proper with that ball security on the way down when you're big bodying somebody. Canes fans, we won't spend too much time on this play. This is plain and simple. They're gonna have a two deep look. They're gonna send this linebacker as this middle linebacker is trying to get. When they have that two deep look, the weakness of the defense is that middle. So they're gonna have this linebacker shoot. He's gonna basically just give this a slant up. But I want to talk about is after this routine slant you see him catch here is how much steps do you see him take after this? I mean, it's like 6, 7 steps that he takes, but just look how much yardage he gets. I know he does like a little hop in there, but it's just, bro, he literally just eats up yards. Like for somebody who, you know, isn't a stop and start type fast, but when you get that stride going, you're just eating up space. I mean, just that's a lot of grass being eat up with each one of those strides. Again, they want to get this man single on the backside. This is what we'll probably do, and this is what he's going to compete with. He's going to be winning these balls. This is just one-on-one situation, turning zones into one-on-one situations. If you play man, they're throwing it up. If you're playing certain coverage, they're going to be able to dictate where your help is coming from or how late it's going to be, and it's going to be just too late. And then you see this man literally just again showing his tracking skills. This ball would usually be up here in this highlight tape, and he's just jumping over you and catching it, right? I bet. Well, this ball isn't there. It's on the inside. This is actually leveraged towards the defensive back. However, he plays it better, jumps over him, and snatches it all hands. This is a very impressive catch. Low key. This is not even low key. This is high key impressive, bro. This is somebody who is going to consistently go up there and get a football. All right, Queens, man. So we don't really get to see the beginning of this route. It's just a little curl, I believe, or a comeback. However, he's 2-on-1 and he's able to get out of here. Then you're gonna see what the safety come over here, but he's able to get upfield after he is for somebody who's that size. Put his foot up the ground and just get upfield. The linebacker 18 doesn't have a chance. 22, I don't know what that was, but that's just getting big boy. That just means he didn't want to tackle that boy. So over the course of this game, there was a reason for him not to tackle him. I'm just saying. That's how it goes. All right, Kings fans. So the defense is trying to be a little tricky here. It's going to be like basically a cover three look. But what they're going to do is they're going to bring their nickel and they're going to shoot him over here to get deep third. But the problem is the angle he's on. So again, we have trips right. Trips left to the field side. Excuse me. We have him here outside your number one. So as this corner sits, you'll see this corner already. He's already making his way. He's trying to get there. But this quarterback, bro, when in doubt, he's throwing it up, bro. Look at what this quarterback's dealing with. He just pumps it and just throws it up, bro. You just know he's down there somewhere, bro. It's super impressive how he's just going to continue to come down with these. This quarterback just literally overshoots it. He's tracking the ball. He's tracking the ball. He's looking at him track the ball, and he's not worried about what the defense is doing. He's going to fight for position. He's going to get inside. There's a safety there. He's going to big body the safety. He's going to keep going upfield. This dude is literally going to be a jump ball magnet. Canes fans, so again, they're in the red zone. They're singling him out to the left. What do you think's going to happen? This quarterback's about to throw this up. And what I love about this is, again, he's just bodying this man up. He's going to go up and get it at the highest point. But look at what he does right here, Canes fans. Once he gets that ball secure to this side, right? So he's getting it to his right side. You know why? Because his DB is on his left and he's trying to fight through the ball. So what you do is you shield the ball with your body. This is just somebody who understands how to win jump balls. It's not about just getting at the top. You see this DB, he's playing through it. That's where his hands is. Switches it over to his right hand, pins it to his body so the DB can't get it. He's ripping through. The ball's not there. That's how you secure catches on jump balls, bro. It's not about just being able to sky and get it, bro. It's about knowing how to come down correctly with it because DBs are getting coached more and more to poke that thing out on the way through. Keep fighting. All right, Kings fans, we back here with 11 personnel set, 2x2. You have your two receivers out here to the field side, your H-back tight end here, with Colbie here to the near side at the bottom of the numbers. So you're going to have basically, a deep, this corner is responsible for this deep. You have safety help here, but he's going to get beat with this double move. This is not the type of receiver that you expect to beat you with double moves, but it shows a little bit of his fluidity and being able to drop his hips and keep moving. So, but again, the stride is going to be super impressive. This is not an overreaching step. This is well within his frame. This is just how long of a step this man takes. Like, it's insane how much ground he's going to cover. He's able to sit down, sits the DB down with that step. Inside leg has the two chops, bum bum. So he does his 1 2 3. So that's called sitting drums. Or drums to the stick, whoever's teaching you, or there's probably 1,000 ways to teach it, but he's basically drumming down, and then he gets the DB to sit. Ball lands right over his head. The safety probably didn't really want none. He just went over there, but he's able to make that contested catch. Doesn't have to jump or anything. Just right into the basket. Holds on through the contact. But it's just nice to see a guy dropping his hips at that size. All right, Kings fans. So this OC is smartly seeking out again a one-on-one matchup. They're in man across the board. They're 22. So they're going to go ahead and send this running back in motion to get the potential help, which is the safety, out the way. You're going to get this slot just knifing across, sorting to get this one-on-one fade here. You're going to see him again eat that cushion up. He's not going to be running full speed to it. He's going to kind of like slow walk it, like if this dude's about to catch this swing route. And then he's going to go ahead and get to the fade. Just, oh my God, little boy. Oh my God, little boy. Just literally turning around as he's looking for this ball, bro. If the ref right here doesn't throw this flag, that means, bro, you just got a little boy. Just all it is to it. Fakes it, releases for the fade as he's fighting for position, but he just gets manhandled, bro. Like, I don't think this is the level of cornerback that we're going to see in the ACC, but I don't think it's going to be much different against this type of size. All right, Kings fans, so we back in the red zone again. 12 personnel. You got your H-back, tight end, your running back, your two receivers out top. You split to the top of numbers, on the bottom of the numbers. Again, you know what's going on. So, again, this is a cover 3 look. You have this safety deep middle. He already knows his dog need help. Look at this technique. He's already playing bail technique, and he's going straight for it. And look at this safety here. He already knows that my dog about to get head topped. But anyways, so we'll get into it. So this is bail technique. So what you want to do is, as you see them, if back is to the sideline, it's actually easier for you to get her outside of them in that technique. So you see, as he takes that first couple of steps, he realizes how he's playing them. He's going to immediately take that step and pivot outside, because that DB can do nothing to dictate your leverage when he's bailing. Gets outside, the ball's thrown. Doesn't actually secure it on the first time going up. This is our first time seeing him not securing it. But look at the ball skills. So I told you, he's not just a big guy who could jump up and get it. He drops this. The DB's going through. As he's falling down, able to maintain concentration and get this ball on the way down. This is somebody with just genuine ball skills. He's somebody who can track the ball, find the ball, pluck it, and secure it through the ground. All right, Kings fans, so we're going to be taking a look at back-to-back digs and how he ran them differently according to how he needed to. So we're going to have trips to the field side here. We have your wing, your slot, and you have Colbie here at the top with your backside receiver. Defense is going to be playing cover 4, so they're in quarters coverage. That means you get a quarter of the field, 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 don't get bombed. So this is a great way how he's going to step down and square cut this end dig. To get across the middle of the field wide open and allow the routes around him to develop and get this guy open. So, of course, the slot's going to run him off and take that safety. But then this delay right here is what's going to set him open. It's going to keep that defender who passed that seam up and that linebacker. So you didn't want to run as fast as you can and get out. You want to be coming in as soon as the angle opens. So this is all about timing. So he's able to run this efficiently right over the middle, wide open. You see Buddy realize his mistake and try to get over, but it was too late. Nice and smooth within the route tree and able to play off the other route to get open. And now you see him here. He's in the slot, just a step outside the hash. And look at this cushion, right? So why are you going to do a square cut? You're going to basically just try to get across and get us through as fast as possible. So you see this cut, 10-yard dig, right? So he's 6'4". He's going to cut around 8, and by the time he rounds off, he's at his 10. So he made his mark. That's an automatic first down, but he needed the speed cut. This guy's playing off. He's not going to get him. If he was a smaller slot, he could and maybe get him at the top of the route. But no, knowing when to switch it up, it's time to do the speed cut and get the burst on him. Contested catch keeps going upfield. I like, bro. All right, Canes fans. So again, we're just gonna be looking at how his hips and his footwork is. So they're bailing. He's bailing again. His trips to the field side. He's 1v1 single side on near side. So this dude is gonna be bailing, and he's gonna show how he could just sit down. You see that left foot is about to start. When you're doing inside breaking out, you always want to start with your outside foot because it means you're gonna be able to use outside, inside, and then when you're back on your outside in your third step, you can push off of it. So he's going to use that for his size. He's able to break down, sink in his hips, get this ball on time, get upfield. It does get clapped right here, though. The can't cap. Get hit. But he's able to show you that he can do more than just catch this deep ball or catch that ball in the end zone for a fade. But again, make no mistake about it. This is what this man has come here to do, is to catch these fades and catch these deep balls. Like, this man's going to come in here and just head top people, bro. It's every time it's one-on-one. This is good defense, bro. This is a corner, hand in his face, hand in the within the catch radius, hand on the ball, and it's just, bro, you just getting big bodied. You just getting big bodied. Make no mistake, he's coming to be a red zone threat, but he could be so much more. 2x2 set here, so he's gonna be running a slant. Get your wing, your two receivers out here. So this corner steps up, like he's gonna press, but then bails, but passes him off. This safety shooting down towards this speed out down here. So this was definitely like a bust here. You'll see it coming up for yourselves. You'll see that safety going down. That corner doesn't continue up with him. He sees him pass him off. So he opens up wide open in the middle. And my thing with this is, again, look at that stride. You have this corner who's basically even with them, running full speed, and he's literally horizontal right now. Turns up, able to cover so much ground. Yeah, he gets hawked in. I'm not expecting him to outrun, a small corner. But just look at this, bro. Like, literally, he's running horizontal as he's adjusting to this ball. You have this cornerback running full speed on the angle. So much ground getting covered, and he's dragging this man. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, dog, this man's playing physical. He covers a lot of ground. We don't need him to be the catch and run monster, but when he does get these open field catches, bro, that stride is going to be insane. Obviously, we got X, we got Brashard, we got Jacob, we got, Mello. A lot of these guys, we want to get the ball in their hands. But eventually, you're going to need everybody to be able to make those type of yak plays, and he's definitely somebody who can come in and do that. Kings fan. So we'll be talking about some of the the heads up things for him as a receiver, as well as his body being talented enough to do what he needs to do. So he'll be single side receiver running this post curl while you have this running back leaking out on a speed out. It's a pretty common concept here. Try to get that linebacker out the way and open up that curl. So as he's going around, he has his hands up. He definitely could complete this ball. However, this throwing lane is not to be used. So the quarterback's rolling. As he's rolling, he understands that his quarterback is going this way. I need to follow my quarterback. That's IQ. And as he does, the quarterback just throws it up like he's done this whole highlight tape. And just look at that extension, bro. Like, he's running to the sideline, giving his quarterback a target. And then, come on, bro. That's not a completed ball most of the time. That's a pick, bro. That is literally a pick, bro. That's like, I can have nightmares of some Miami quarterbacks lobbing lobbing them cookies up, bro. Like, that's a pick. However, he's able to go up there and extend and make this catch through contact. One of the worst feelings is getting upended while you're in the air trying to get a ball. But with that size, he's able to absorb that contact. And again, showing off some of his skills receiving. Again, these teams are scared of him, bro. He's been mossing them. He's been beating them deep. So what do you think this guy's going to do, bro? Of course, he's bailing. However, when you have this comeback, he's able to get in and out of his breaks. This ball is towards the sideline, able to toe, tap, and drag. I'm feeling that. He's 6'4". He's able to double tap and then drag that foot. Like, I'm very impressed with his body control for somebody that big. Boom, boom, boom. Gets out. Tap, drag, like, bruh, come on, bruh. 6'4", 220, body control in the air and at the sideline. All right, Kings fans. So we'll be going over this play quick. It's just a slant versus some deep coverage here. You can see everybody bailing. You already see the respect he has, and the respect that they're just giving everybody apparently. But you see how deep they are. He's gonna run his slant 1, 2, 3. He's getting there. The catch is behind. This is what happens when you have just a receiver with hands. Well, sometimes when you're running that slant and that ball is behind, that's one of the ones people are most prone to drop because you know you're going full speed that way and the ball's this way. So I understand. However, he's able to use his body control that catch and then get upfield, and he's not gonna just slide. He's gonna use all 6'4" of that frame, keep going upfield. He's hard to tackle. I love the feistiness. This is somebody you want to throw to on third downs, and you have to trust him to get that extra yard here. But again, we know why he's coming. You're in the red zone. He can do a lot of things for you, but you want to throw this ball up. So this play, this defense, this corner number 6, bro, I give it to you, bro. You had good defense, bro, but better offense here. You see him fighting through the hands. This is what small, feisty corners do. So he doesn't get it initially. Lucky bounce, able to track it in for the touchdown. But when you're head topping people at that rate, like it ain't even luck no more, bro. Like it just ain't. All right, Kings fans. Everybody and their mama knows what's coming. You got your receivers out here with your tight end, so it's trips to the field side, and then you got your one-on-one matchup right here. Everybody knows what's coming. This ref took a step back. He know what's coming. Everybody here knows what's coming. They throwing this fade. Shimmy, shimmy, get to it. DB actually does a good job. Gets underneath the hands and gets straight hands on chest plate. So this is actually a really good job defending here. This is as good as you could have done. Again, just too big, too strong, getting bodied. You already know as soon as you get down here what's coming. This quarterback is going to throw it up on this fade, and we're going to come down with it. This is a hard-fought battle, able to fight for positioning. You can't teach this size and ability to just go up and get this ball at the highest point. And again, look where that ball goes after he catches it. It's going to the right side. Just naturally shielding it from the defender.